afternoon, everyone. It is time for me to go ahead and get ready for work. So I thought that I would do a kind of get ready with me / daily makeup routine because I haven't done one of those before. So I thought, why not do it today? So I'll be showing you guys how I do my makeup and my hair. I usually do my hair either natural like it is now, or I'll curl it depending on what I have going on that week. So I am working today. I have class tomorrow, working Thursday, and class on Friday. So I think that I'm going to go ahead and just curl it so that I can have it kind of styled and ready for school tomorrow. So I have my curling iron heating up, and I just use the Conair U-Curl wand, and I've literally had this since I want to say like maybe 8th grade or freshman year of high school, so it's lasted me quite a bit. But let's just go ahead and get started with my makeup. I have a mirror right here, so if I'm looking right here, that is why. But my makeup routine is pretty simple. I don't think it's really that complicated at all, and I can get it done in like 10 minutes if I need to. So I will have a list of everything that I use down below so that if you guys wanted it, you can get it. And I might even just do a voiceover for this part. Yeah, because I want to listen to a podcast. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and let's start the voiceover now. So the first thing that you're going to see me do here is put on my acne medicine, which is just the Differin gel. You can get this at Target over the counter. It's like 13 bucks. And I just put this on my face before my makeup so that I have a layer of like acne fighting gel, because I use this in place of a primer. So I put this on just on my like T-zone and my cheeks, and then after that I'm gonna go in with my rose hip oil and my foundation, which right now my foundation that I'm using is the Maybelline up to 24-hour foundation, and I'm in the shade 112 Natural Ivory. So I use the rose hip oil to kind of thin out the foundation a little bit and make it not so heavy. So I'll just do a couple drops of that oil on my hands and then mix the foundation in. And I just use my hands to place it on my face. And here you'll see that I thought I got it in my hair, but I actually didn't. But I used to be a person who hated using their hands on their face for makeup. I thought it was dirty. But honestly, when you're using a foundation and an oil like this mixed together, it's easier to use my hands because it kind of blends it in better and just pushes it into my skin, whereas using a beauty blender or a brush would just kind of absorb all of the oil and foundation, and I would have to end up using more. So next I'm going to take my Naked 2 palette, and I use this for my eyebrows when I don't want to use my eyebrow pencil, and I use the color Tease. And as you can see, my eyebrows are really light, especially on like the tails of my eyebrows. So I use this shadow to just fill in my eyebrows and kind of give them more shape. And then once I'm done with them, I will go in with a little bit of concealer and kind of carve out the bottom as well as the top. step of my makeup is taking my CoverGirl Clean Invisible Concealer, and I place this on any blemishes that I might have, as well as a little bit under my eyes, on the center of my nose, and then in between my eyebrows to kind of just highlight those areas. And I use my beauty blender to blend this out. Now that I'm finished with all the creams on my face, I take my e.l.f. translucent powder and just set my entire face so that I don't get any creasing or smudging of my foundation, and I just use this big fluffy brush to do that. I love this powder so much. I've been using it for quite a while now, and it's literally only $6. After that, I take my e.l.f. bronzer, which this is the new bronzer that I'm using, and I'm not sure if it's breaking me out or not, which if it is, that would be really sad because it's a nice toned bronzer. It's not super muddy, and it blends really well, so if it's what's breaking me out, I'm going to be upset. But this is also only like $6 or $8, I believe, but it's new. I like it so far. I used to not use a lot of e.l.f. products other than the translucent powder, just because I thought that they were poor quality and stuff, but they really have upped their brand and the quality of their products. So if you're looking for a translucent powder or a bronzer, I would definitely recommend these two just because the quality of them is so nice for a drugstore makeup. So I am just placing this on my cheekbones to contour my cheeks. I'm placing it on my jawline as well as my temples and a little bit of my forehead. So after I do bronzer, the next step of my makeup that I always do is highlighter. I honestly have no clue what brand this highlighter is. I've had it for a long time now, and the front of it is rubbed off, but the back of it says Measurable Difference Face and Body Bronzer, which obviously this is not a bronzer, that's definitely a highlight. So I don't know where you can get that, but another one of my favorite bronzers is by Wet n Wild, and it's like a three color pack. It has like a light pink, a darker pink, and then kind of a tan highlighter, and I used to use that all the time in the summer. So that is one that I would recommend. Then as you can see, I'm just using some chapstick to bring some life back to my lips, and then I'm going to move on to my mascara. And I always curl my lashes before I do mascara, and right now my favorite is the Snapscara by Maybelline, and I actually just got another tube of it, so I definitely like this one. Here is the final look of my makeup. As you can see, it's super natural and light. That's why I love it for everyday wear. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.